We have some big breaking news as far as the tariff wars are concerned. After Donald Trump announced tariffs on China, now the Dragon has responded with its own set of tariffs on multiple US imports. The Chinese government said it would implement a 15% tariff on coal and liquefied natural gas products, as well as 10% tariff on crude oil, agricultural machinery and large engine cars imported from the US. And the tariffs would take effect next Monday. Krutat is joining us live from our newsroom. Krutat, this is a big development. China has responded to Donald Trump with a 15% tariff on various American products. How do you see this trade war panning out?
Indeed, and it is a retaliation by China on the trade war front. As we saw, Canada and Mexico cut deals with the president just hours before the tariffs took place between Mexico and Canada. And President Sheinbaum of Mexico and President Trudeau of Canada, Prime Minister Trudeau, beg your pardon, already argued with the president that they will negotiate for the next 1 month and come up with a deal. But China, unfortunately, has not been in a position to negotiate with President Trump. And hence, in retaliation to the 10% tariff imposed by the United States on China has now retaliated with 15% and 10% tariffs. Now remember, the US tariffs went into being from Tuesday morning, and China has given some time. It is waiting till next Monday before their tariffs take place. As you rightly pointed out, it is a tariff on the energy sector, targeting US's energy sector, which Trump is trying to reboot. As we saw in his inaugural presidential address, he said, drill baby drill, and he is going to drill a lot more crude oil in order to disrupt the oil markets and strengthen US's position in the energy sector. So now China is specifically targeting oil imports and energy imports from the United States, along with another machineries like agricultural machinery as well as engines. So it is a strategic placement of tariffs, 15% and 10% trade by the Chinese on the United States with 6 days of leeway. We'll see whether these Chinese tariffs going to move on Monday, or before that US and China are able to come back to the negotiation table. But Trump will surely find it a little bit more difficult to strong-arm China in this trade war, because it is not going to be as much as a cakewalk as it was with Canada and Mexico. Back to the studio, Deepak.
That's right, Krutat. Now the countdown timer is on the US administration, because 6 days to go before the Chinese tariffs come into effect. We'll have to wait and watch if Washington, D.C. and Beijing will sit across the table and ink out some sort of damage control mode or not. We have some live pictures coming in from Prayagraj. This is Yogi Adityanath and the King of Bhutan there, offering special prayers and also seeking blessings at the sacred site. We'll get more details about where they are currently, but this is part of the Bhutan King's visit to the Mahakumbh Mela. He will also be taking a holy dip, and as part of his engagements and also participation in the festivities, these are the visuals coming in from Prayagraj.